Okay, hello everyone. Today is going to be a very special day because as some as you can see, I have not one, not two, but three steam engines now. This is my third one. It's another Jensen. It's a model, I think, 85. It's my only one that actually is fired by dry fuel. You see the dry fuel there. Actually burns and heats the stuff, unlike my other two, which are electrically heated. I might make a thing of this every once in a while, steaming up all three of them. It's gonna be my first time steaming all three of them together. So yeah, I brought some of my other steam-related paraphernalia. The little Empire's water pump is there. I've got two steam pressure gauges. One which I got at a garage sale. That one, which I just got the other day. I actually found that at an old abandoned factory. I brought it home, cleaned it up, recalibrated. It should be working now, but I have no way to test it. In the middle here, I've got my original and authentic and fully operational New Haven Railroad kerosene lantern with red globe. I got that for $30. A railroad museum near me was selling off some extra duplicates of stuff. And I was lucky enough to be there that day, so I got this. It runs perfectly beautifully. It still had kerosene in it when I bought it, so still got the wick, still got kerosene in it, and it is beautiful. It's nice. Anyway, I'm gonna just shut up for a little bit, and I'm gonna get the engine started. Okay, time for me to fire up this little guy. I should just mention I have to put this water pump under the sight of the Jensen because it kind of leaks out of there a little bit when it first starts up. When the boiler gets nice and warm, it'll all expand together and it'll fit better, but when it's first heating up, I gotta put this water pump under it to catch the water to keep it from ruining the base anymore. Anyway, back to this. This is my newest engine. I've only fired it once before. I'll get the fuel out here for you. This is what it burns. It's these little white tablets. So I'll fit these in here. I'm going to burn two of them. Now I do have with me a little bit of actual coal. I might try throwing a piece or two of that in there later, just for the hell of it. Okay. Now first thing I should do before anything, as any good engineer will tell you to do, make sure the engine is properly lubricated. I don't think it is, so alright, I'm going to try and see this through the camera, which is a bit difficult. You can probably hear the other engines heating up behind me. Just give that a turn to get everything locked in. Alright. So, I'll get back down to this. Just light this. You gotta hold the flame over it for a little while before it actually starts going. I'll hold it to the middle. It'll burn more evenly that way. It takes a bit to get these going. Are they going? Yep, they're burning. It's hard to see, but they're actually burning. Okay. Now that one's all lit up. So I just gotta wait for them to start. Oh, look at that. You can see some of the streaks coming up already from the hot air. So as I was gonna say, we just need to wait for these all to steam up, build pressure, and then I should be back when they're running. And I still got my lantern back there. The kerosene is starting to smell, but I really don't care. Alright, I've got pressure raised in the little Empire here. You can see the steam coming out. Let's see if I can get this thing. Come on over. It hasn't been quite happy recently. I'm not sure if there's something weird in the line. You can still hear the Jensen starting up. Come on. You know you want to do it. Oh, Ah, Kenson's steaming. Ah, hold on. I don't want to stand over here. This thing shoots hot water out of it when it starts up. These two are steaming now. Kenson's... Ah, there she goes. Time to work all the water out. And slow this one nice down. Okay. Okay, she's happy yet? No. Come on. Ah, no, this one's getting... Yeah, this one flies. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Stay there. Don't go there. Come on. There you go. Kenson's, Kenson's a little fun. Yeah, this one's got a throttle valve on it, which is nice. My only one to actually have a throttle. This doesn't look pretty quick. This thing still isn't working, and it doesn't have one. There's something wrong with that, isn't there? This thing has absolutely no throttle, so it goes so damn fast. It's actually kind of terrifying how fast it goes. First time I powered it up, I was scared. Ooh. Like it. It doesn't have a whole lot of torque to it. I was squealing. Alright, somebody's making too much noise here. I'm going to try putting more oil in it, see if that shuts it up. Yeah, it's still not shutting up. Oh well. There's that one running. There's this one running. What is wrong with you? Come on. Come on. Ah. Yeah, we're starting to go. This one looks real pretty when it's moving. Okay. So you should have more water in there than that. You stop. You know, this one's being weird. Alright, well. That one needs, I think, to rebuild up pressure. This one, I don't know what's going on with it all of a sudden. Hold on. It's leaking out of there. That's the problem. Let's keep this guy running. This Empire's got a pretty nice whistle as well. I'm gonna pick him up on it. Maybe that'll make it want to run. Yeah, it's getting something out of it, but I'm gonna need to do work on this because something ain't right here. Come on. What is it to do? fill more fuel in there. I'm going to do what I was threatening to do before, and actually maybe throw a bit of coal in here. Oh yeah, those are mostly gone. I'm starting to move a bit. It's building up enough pressure. I'm not sure exactly the date of this particular engine, this Empire Model 46, but I think this might actually be my oldest. I think, just judging by the way it looks at construction techniques. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking that is. I know exactly. I think the age of this one's right around 19... Well, this type of engine came into production in 1946, so this... No, 1948, sorry. So this engine might be around 1950-ish. That's a pretty decent age. It did have one technical problem. I needed to replace the old boiler, but that was really just my fault, so... It's performed flawlessly, even though it's been abused for quite a long time. This thing should be... I think it has water in there. Why aren't you running? Oh, don't tell me you've got water on the cylinders. That's there. I'll slow this one down to a nice, comfy, not noisy RPM. It's just ticking over. Just. Yeah, it seems to be leaking steam out of there, so I need to fix that. What is up with you? That's weird. I need to look into why that's doing that. Wait a minute, that's... Well, that could be our problem. I gotta see what the problem is here. Look, it's still in the block. That's wobbling. Okay, let me go get a screwdriver. Running with it. Alright, quick screwdriver into that screw down. She's back up and running again. That thing is so fast. Yeah, that could be cool. There you go. So they're all running. Ish. this little thing may just be running out of water. It didn't have a lot of water in it, and it was leaking there pretty bad for a while. Yeah, I think this thing's out of water. Okay. Let me pull out the mini inferno here. Ah, is that piece of coal actually burning? Look at that, I actually made a piece of coal burn. It's quite impressive, isn't it? Now, this thing's just... Okay. And to shut this thing down, you can either push it out this way. It's leaking on this picture. The sun cook on this thing looks rather pretty. You know, it's pretty simple, just the movement of it looks nice. Fuck this guy. Alright. Unplug the electric heat on this thing so it should stop making noise now. Still burning? Yeah, it's still burning. Yeah. Yeah, can't see the flame, but it's... I just let the gas out near it. It goes. Flaming coal. Yeah. This is I think the best sounding whistle that I have. But it's out of pressure. So we're left with this one running. My biggest. This thing's shrill little whistle. Hope I didn't break my camera there. I don't think I got too much water left, so this will probably just be about it. Let's see how low I can get the RPMs to go. There's the safety valve. This is my only double acting engine. The other two are single acting. If you don't know what that means, that just means it has steam expanding on one side of the cylinder. This one has steam expanding on both sides. Meaning this one's a fair bit more powerful. Not as fast, but it's got good power behind it. By good power, I mean I set my finger on it and it stops, but that's also just the size of it. If you stop it in just right place, it'll start up again all on its own. You gotta try and get it at the bottom or the top of its stroke. Like here, you can just get some power into it. That thing sounds nice. Now, with that going, I can afford you a proper look at some of these other things. The new gig that I found recently. Oh, I can see my reflection. Hello! So it's 160 psi. I kept it in the kind of rough shape that it was in. So I wanted to keep it that way. I did scrape some of the nastier paint off. Got that twisted tube down the bottom. My other one back here. I'm not sure how old this is, if it's really even antique or not, but I saw it and I liked it. This one goes all the way up to 200. If I could hook one of these up to one of these engines, it would be fun, but you won't get too much readout on it. You probably only get up to about there-ish. I think the safety valve on this one is set to go off. I found two numbers. I found 25 and 15 psi is the limit for the safety valves on Jensen's, but I'm not really sure which one it is. I knew the old one on the original boiler for this. That thing was so worn out over the years. That thing would probably go off at 2 psi, so I could hardly get any real good power out of this thing. It ran well enough. That's absolute testament to the Jensen engine's engineering, but that old boiler was not good on it. And there's my lantern. It's a generic little lantern. It's a Dressel from Arlington, New Jersey. Was used by the New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad. It doesn't have anything on the glass. It's up on the top over here. Something weird Dressel did was I actually stamped the lettering in backwards from the edge. No one's really quite sure why they did that, but they just did. So I can tell it's an authentic one. So anyway, looking down onto the mess of my things now, I guess this would be a good time to conclude this little escapade of steam. Also probably a good idea because the camera battery is basically about to die. Anyway, until my next video. Oh, she's out of water, poor thing. Until my next video,